dedication, and the brilliance of the scientists of ISRO who turned a dream into reality. Today, we celebrate the special day by conducting the grand finale of the Stellar Space Quiz Edition 2025, organized by Eduverse. To begin with, we have a message from our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, on the occasion of National Space Day.
It's not just a destination. Our rockets carry more than payloads. They carry the dreams of 1.4 billion Indians. From launching a small rocket in 1963 to becoming the first nation to land near the south pole of Moon, our journey has been remarkable. Gaganyaan highlights our nation's rising aspirations. Space is about exploration as well as about empowerment.
The National Space Day has more than one message to convey for different group of citizens. India is now a frontline nation of the world.
Indian space program is serving the common man of the country. Let all of us together celebrate the National Space Day 2025.
What a thrilling journey. To begin with, let's take a quick glimpse into the journey that has brought us here to this moment. Presenting to you all the journey to the finals, a short video capturing the energy, enthusiasm, and intellect that have led us to our finalists. Please turn your attention to the screen. What a thrilling journey. And now, the moment we all have been waiting for. I am delighted to invite our brilliant finalists to the stage, the sharpest minds who have made it through the toughest rounds. Please join me in welcoming them with a big round of applause. PPMI International School, Arush Hajra, Adrij Banerjee. Please take your seats as I call out the names. Can we please have a round of applause for them? Salim International School, North 24 Parganas, Anushmita De, Shomikar Das. St. Agnes School, Kharagpur, Sanvi Sinha, Arush Mishra. Saraswati Devi International School, Bankura, Nilesh Sarkar, Kasturi Patra. Julian Day School, Kalyani, Aishini Rai, and Praja Acharya. St. Xavier School, Bardhaman, Shrinjay Acharya, Diktarka Mandal. St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School, Damdam, Shubhankar Ghosh, Avikshita Haldar. Can we please have a big round of applause for all our finalists here? We have the final finalist here, Shayan Ghosh from Silver Point School. Can we have a big round of applause for him? And Aditya Sarkar. And every quiz needs a quiz master. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce and invite our quiz master for the day, Mr. Rajiv Agarwal. Mr. Rajiv Agarwal is an innovative educator and entrepreneur, illuminating author and quiz master, inspiring leaders and speaker. He is an IIT Kharagpur and Stanford University alumnus who has transformed millions of learners and educators over the last 16 years. He believes that education is the most powerful force for human transformation. He is a recipient of IIT Kharagpur's Young Alumni Achiever Award, as well as awards like Most Impactful Trainers, National Builder, MSME Tech Transformer Awards. His mission is to impact 1 billion learners and educators by 2030 via Eduverse. Let's welcome him on the stage. Can we have a big round of applause for him? Now I hand over the stage to Mr. Rajiv Agarwal to begin the day.
You want me to use that? No, this is fine. Hello, good evening all of you. I am pretty thankful for you all being here because it's raining since morning and I know a lot of you have come for very far off places. In fact, 5 of the schools that are here out of 8 are from Bankura, Bardhaman, Kharagpur and Kalyani, and the rest are from Calcutta, right? Yes? And the journey they have made to this point has been one which is how many teams participated in the prelims? Any idea? So total of 108 teams participated in the prelims, out of which these 8 teams are the top teams from the 2 prelims. We are doing this event today at IIT Kharagpur Research Park. I believe this is the first time all of you have come here? Yes, sir. Yeah? To get into IIT also the competition is something similar. Out of 108 you get, it's actually a little even tougher, but this is the kind of competition that we normally go through. So without any further ado, we have a big program ahead of us and we would like to stick to time. So today's format is slightly different. Today's format, we will have the first 3 rounds of the quiz now. Then our distinguished guests, Professor Prof. Chakraborty, who is my mentor and guiding light. He is my professor from IIT Kharagpur. And we have a brilliant ex-director of innovations and physical research lab of ISRO. And he's also the founder and CEO of CISIR Radar, Dr. Tapan Mishra. So he will also be joining there. PPC sir is already in the building. He's having a meeting. Dr. Tapan Mishra is on the way. So we are starting the first 3 rounds of the prelims. After the first 3 rounds, there will be some felicitation of school representatives and all those things. There will be a panel discussion. That is why these sofas are here. And after that will be the last round. What will be the last round about? Let's see if people have connect the dots. Ready? Okay. So let us start with the first. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So, how many of you were there in the prelims? Raise your hands in the audience. Okay. Okay. Quite a significant number of you. Now, all your buzzers are working. The first round is not a buzzer round, so you can be chill with that right now. So we have Silver Point here, Team A, BDM International Team B, Starling International Team C, St. Agnes Team D, St. Mary's Orphanage Day School Team H, St. Xavier's Bardhaman Team G, Julian Day Kalyani Team F, and Saraswati Devi International Bakura from as Team E. We will start clockwise. The first round, as you all know, is in the prelims. The first round that we did was called iDoodle. You know, iDoodle was basically Google's Doodles. But for the finals, we have got, how many of you know this character? Amul girl. Yes, who said that? Yes. Amul girl. Now, do you know that Amul comes up with some very interesting contextual advertisements? Right? And they are called topicals. So we thought, like Google Doodle, today is more India-centric. So we thought, why not make everything, because today is National Space Day, so make it more India-centric, and therefore Amul topical. So the name of the round is Amul, yes. So let's look at the point system of this round. The point system is, the first round is a direct question round. We will start clockwise from Silver Point, Team A. I will show you a Amul topical here. The question will be given and then you need to answer in the time. Okay? The question passes to the next team in clockwise manner. Okay, so there is no buzzer. Plus 10 or 0, no negative here. Alright? We have more students and all joining. Please settle down. Yes. We have a huge cohort coming from Kharagpur. Are you ready? Yes? Alright. First question for Team A. This is a topical from the first maiden mission in October 2008. Char Chand Lag Jaye. What is the time starts now?
Chandrayaan 1.
Chandrayaan
1.
That's a beautiful answer. Chandrayaan 1 is the correct answer. 10 points. That is the first time India tried an unmanned mission to moon with Chandrayaan 1, and that's a very good answer. So we have the opening, the bony of the quiz is done. Okay, good. So that's 10 points to Team A. Team B, are you ready? Okay, your Amul topical is this. Which 1999 legendary space film saga is being celebrated in this topical? No. Which movie is being, and look at the topical. Okay, you need to answer, you've got 15. Star Wars is the correct answer. Can you give the entire movie? No, can you look at the topical and give the answer? I'll give you the points. I know your microphone is not working. There is another mic here. If you can just, you've got the mic? You can. Okay. Okay. It's okay, I heard you. And your answer was Star Wars. So, the answer is Star Wars, the Phantom Menace. If you go back to the topical, you see Fun Time Menace is given there. So that was the hint to the Phantom Menace. That's a good answer, Star Wars. 10 points to the next team. Are you ready? Okay, for you, your topical is this, Team C. What topic is being referred to, which technology that ended the state monopoly on television and revolutionized Indian media? Out of this world on any dish. Team C, your time is already started. 15 more seconds. You need to give an answer within your time. What technology is being referred to which completely changed how we watch Indian television today? This is in the 1990s. Okay. The question passes to team D. What is your answer for this? No negatives. Yeah, it's working. It's working.
Satellite connection of TVs.
Satellite connection of TVs. I'll give that to you. That's a very good answer. This is satellite TV we are talking about. Yes, and that is what led to Star and Z and all these things. And we moved beyond Doordarshan and only those channels. So that's a good steal from Starling to St. Agnes there. So that's 10 points to team D, St. Agnes. And it's time for your direct question now. Audience, you need to clap when the students are answering. Because, and don't worry, we have some questions for you as well, as usual. So, the lights here dim. That provision we don't have currently, so you'll have to, yeah. For team D, your direct question is here. You can also, by the way, look at the televisions in other case. There are 4 televisions here. You can also look at those. But this is Amul topical that celebrates the 2012 discovery of which subatomic particle. Look at the topical. All the hint is there in the topical. You have 10 more seconds to go. Which subatomic particles discovery are we talking about? You have to give an answer now. Muons? Gluons? That's incorrect. The question passes to St. Mary's and Orphanage. You can speak. Answer on the mic. Higgs boson. Absolutely correct answer. That's a very good answer. St. Agnes stole from Starling and St. Mary's stole from St. Agnes. So that's a very good answer there. Higgs boson, also called as the God particle. So I have this joke on Higgs boson. A Higgs boson walks into a church. The priest says, "We don't allow Higgs boson here." The Higgs boson says, "Without me, how can you have mass?" It's a science joke. So as usual, I say that people at the back will get it a little later because sound travels and takes time to reach you. And this is a very clever way of saying that Higgs boson is responsible for mass, and the gathering in a church is called mass. That's the thing. So that's a very good answer there. And so that's 10 points to team H, St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School. Now your direct question is here. Look at this Amul topical. This is Austrian skydiver Felix Baumgartner 2012 jump from the stratosphere. What significant feat did he achieve? Look at the topical, the answer is already given there. Okay.
The first one to spacewalk.
The first one to spacewalk. That's incorrect. I think St. Xavier's Bardhavan, he's already nodding his head. We can stop the timer. Okay. The question passes to you. What's your answer?
The first person to break the sound barrier.
Absolutely correct. Brilliant answer. The first person to break the sound barrier, Mach. Right? So that is Mach 1.25. And if you look at the topical, or if you can go back to the topical, see in the topical it's already given supersonic attack. So that is supersonic. And so the hint was there, that's why I told you the answer is already there. But so I think we have people stealing from each other, but So that's 10 points to St. Xavier's Bardhaman. And now your direct question is this. Truly astonishing. This Amul Topical celebrates which recent event? Shubhranshu Shukla's visit to the ISS. Good try. That's not the correct answer. The question passes to Julian Day. You can try because there are no negatives.
The return of what was it?
I forgot certain.
But I can't give you more time. You have to give an answer. No, I need an answer.
Person who was.
I need the name. No, the question passes to the next team. Absolutely correct. That's a good field there. So Saraswati Devi International School feels that, and it is so happening that, can you see the trend that the teams are not able to answer their question? They're answering somebody else's question. So let's see. So that's 10 points to team Saraswati Devi International School. But now we come to the direct question to team F, Julian De Kalyani. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. In 2016, with the detection of gravitational waves, this Amul topical celebrates which theory proposed a century back?
Theory of relativity.
You have to be a little more specific.
Means the bending of space-time.
Bending of space-time. Can you tell me which theory of relativity? I can give you 5 points for theory of relativity. Be more specific.
Be more specific.
Einstein had 2 theories of relativity.
Yes.
Which theory of relativity is this?
E is equal to mc square.
I'll give you 5 points. The question passes for 5 points to the next team. It's not working, take their mind.
General theory.
General theory of relativity. You said special theory. So that's half a chocolate to you, half a chocolate to them there. So, or I should say half a butter slice and half for you. So, okay, so I'll give 5 points to Julian Day and 5 points to Saraswati Devi because they gave partially correct, you gave the correct answer. Okay, the last. Too much cholesterol, okay. We'll talk about that separately. This was 2016. Yeah, then we will have to stop the quiz here and just talk about that. That's all I can tell you about. Do you all know about relativity? So she's asking about what is the difference between. So Einstein was asked this question, the same question that you asked. Can you explain the theory of relativity to a lay person in simple words? And Einstein said the theory of relativity is like this. If you sit next to a pretty girl, 2 hours will seem like 2 minutes. If you sit on a hot stove, 2 minutes will seem like 2 hours. That's relativity for you. So that's my answer to you for the time being. And all right. So last question for your topical round. Your direct question is this. This Amul topical celebrates the first space passenger from India designed by ISRO to participate in uncrewed test flights in the Gaganyaan program. Yes? Yes, absolutely correct. That's Young Mishra. Very good. I think, yeah, simple. Okay. So that's the end of the first round. Can we have the scores? So we have teams stealing from each other, and at the end of first round, Saraswati Devi International School is taking the lead with 25. Silver Point, BDMI, St. Agnes, St. Mary's, and St. Xavier's Gordoman are all on 10 points each, and Julian de Kalyani is on 5. Starling will soon open their account. So that's the tally board at the end of the first round. Are you ready for the second round? Crowd, do you want to attempt some questions? Yes? Can we have the... So, this topical celebrates which Indian Air Force captains? The answer is already given there, okay? What's the answer? Okay. We already discussed that. So this is for the audience, not for you. Next, another one. Amul does these very cute topicals, right? Where you can see the person and you can make out. And the next one, you have one more? Okay, this one, the web series Rocket Boys, celebrates two people. So you have Vikram Sarabhai. Homi Baba, yes, good. That's a good answer. Okay, so let's move to the second round. Oh, Dr. Tapan Mishra sir, you are here. So, audience, can you please Okay, now the second round is iCurious, and here we want to understand not just facts, but we want to know the science behind what is happening, right? And this time in the second round, this is not a direct question round anymore. This is a buzzer round. That's why you all try your buzzers. And with or without mic is not my concern. I should be able to hear what you are giving the answer as. So don't worry about your mic. Now, it's a buzzer round. We will show you the video or whatever it is and I'll ask you the question. You can press the buzzer whenever you want to. Okay? There is no rule that you have to press the buzzer only after I have shown the complete question. If you feel you want to give an answer, you give. But you have to choose between normal or booster. Okay? If you choose normal, then it's a +10 or a -5. If you choose booster, then it's a +20 or a -10. In a normal also there is a negative. The moment you press the buzzer, I will ask you normal or booster. You have to choose normal or booster. I will show you the question. At any point during the question, after the question, you can press the buzzer. But if you press the buzzer, I will ask you the question. You have to tell me whether you want a +20 or a +10.
Sir, but we can pass it.
If you press the buzzer, you can't pass. It's a buzzer round. It's a buzzer round. After you have pressed the buzzer, I will ask you what do you want, a booster or a normal. If you are very confident, go for a booster. The video will be stopped the moment you press the buzzer. Okay? Are you ready? The first question in the iCurious round is here. Wait, stop the video once. Wait. I saw you pressing the buzzer first. Tell me what is the answer. You press the buzzer. If you want to go for a normal or a booster. So you have to now give some answer, otherwise you get you first choose normal or booster. Normal, right? Okay. What's the answer? They jumped the gun too fast. So that's a -5 for Silver Point School. Okay. Aurobindo will now continue showing the video.
Being all the way back to Earth sounds like the most epic adventure ever, doesn't it?
Okay. Now show the question. The question is, can you actually skydive? They press first. Can you actually skydive from the ISS back to Earth? If yes, why? If not, why not?
Because the ISS is up in the orbit of the Earth.
Okay.
And if we will jump back down, then there is our atmosphere to just burn up all of the ashes.
I can give and normal or booster? Booster. I cannot give you points for this. I will not give you negative because you are partially correct, but I cannot give you points at this point. If they give a better answer, then all the points go to them. No negatives for you. What's the answer?
ISS is located at such a region in space where if we jump from ISS, we'll probably stay stuck in orbit. And if we manage to somehow fall into the atmosphere, we'll burn down. If we don't burn down, then at the velocity we'll hit the Earth, we'll just die.
Okay. And why would you be stuck in orbit?
Because it's located at the ISS is located at a specific point in space where the gravity of the Earth is not strong enough anymore to pull us back.
I cannot give you points for that. That's the last attempt for this question.
Actually, what will happen is when we skydive, first of all, we will maintain the ISS's velocity.
Yes, that's the correct answer. That's the precise answer that we were looking for. It's to get a pass question, it's all booster. That's given in the rules. So if you take a pass, then it's all booster. So that's 20 points for St. Mary's and all. Very good answer. There were other points, of course, I agree to that if there is so much of air resistance that you will burn up, but that's the first answer, that it's rotating at such a high speed that you will not fall vertically downwards, you will actually be, but not, I know, but as a, okay. Okay, so that's the first question. Let's go to the second question. There are 6 more questions here. Anybody wants to press the buzzer with this? No? Okay. Okay. Play the video. Okay. Now the question. This glow is called the Cherenkov radiation, and it is Cherenkov radiation, and it happens both in nuclear reactors as well as in the Earth's atmosphere. They press first, then you pressed.
Sir, it's because the atoms surpass the speed of light, and if you say that
First, are you going for a normal or a booster?
I'm going for a
Booster, okay.
Because it is shown in water, the electrons surpass the speed of light in water.
Beautiful answer. I did not expect they would know this. And so Cherenkov radiation is one of those phenomena where the given particle surpasses the velocity of light in that medium. And this is what happens. So that's a beautiful answer for plus 20. Plus 20 to Silver Point there. And you can move on. We can explain this later. We'll go for them later. Okay. Ready for your third question? Okay. The third question is here. Polaris is currently our North Star. You press the buzzer first, then they press. You? Okay. So, okay, by the way, we already have a Priyojit here who is doing the video. And according to Priyojit, Saraswati Devi International School pressed the buzzer first. So, what exactly is the reason behind the change?
The precession of the Earth's orbit.
Excellent answer. That's a beautiful answer. That's the precession of the Earth's pole. Okay, fine. I should have. So that's plus 20 because you were confident, and I'm presuming. But from next time onwards, we don't answer till we fix whether it's a booster or a normal. So that's plus 20 for Saraswati Devi there. So we've got 3 questions. All 3 have been answered? Yes. First one partially, then full, and then 2 brilliant answers there. Next one. Anyone wants to go? Okay. This 3 Gorges Dam project by China. POG? Okay. Wait. Normal or booster?
Booster.
Booster. Okay. So what has happened? What change has it caused on Earth and why?
The Earth's rotation has slowed down by very minute amounts, and this is due to the conservation of angular momentum.
Because such a huge mass of water has been put in one place, the distribution of mass and therefore moment of inertia, which is I omega, and that's a few. I mean, I'm really happy that the finalists are playing like finalists. So that's the great thing. Very good, very good. And so that's plus 20 to St. Mary's. Okay, next question. Play the video. Okay. BDMI has pressed it. Wait, normal or booster? Normal. So plus 10 or minus 5. Yeah, go ahead. You have to answer now.
Yes. So the mirrors of the James Webb Space Telescope are covered with a thin layer of gold because gold has 2 important properties in outer space. Number 1, gold has a I don't exactly remember the term, but then what gold does is that it can withstand extremely low temperatures at a far distance, as it's in Lagrange point 2, so it needs to withstand that. And the second point is that due to the reflection mirror, what happens?
One second. Okay, yeah.
What happens in James Webb Space Telescope is that whatever it views at first reflects in those mirrors and then gets again reflected in a primary mirror and then finally enters inside the main spectrum, because of which we can view.
No, I don't have the keywords to give you the point. Wait, this becomes a booster for you now. So plus 20 or minus 10. What? Wait. After the STI is pressed, okay. So yes, it becomes a booster for you. What's your answer?
Sir, gold is a good reflector of infrared light.
Infrared light, 99.99%, and that is where JWST is doing all its research and studies to understand the universe. The brilliant answer there. Piyojit is the person to tell me. So that's plus 20 to Saraswati Devi International School from Bakura, and they stole it from you, I believe. I think you knew the answer? Okay. Arvind, how many more? I'm curious questions. 2? Okay, 2 more in this round. The last 2. No, I won't give you negative because you said correct answers but not pinpointed answers. So as quizmaster, I will not give you a negative there. You were not outrightly wrong, but you were not fully correct. Okay. Next question. Ignore the sound. Ignore the sound in this video. Does anyone? Okay. Priyojit is recording the videos. So SDIS has pressed it first. Wait, normal or booster? Normal. So plus 10 or minus 5. What's your answer?
The fire.
The fire. No? Wait. Ignore the sound, yeah. Ignore the sound. So this is not the question, POG. St. Agnes. What? Wait, this becomes a booster for you now because it's a pass. No, you have to give an answer. It's a booster for a plus 20 or minus 10.
Clouds are impossible?
No. So that's a minus 10 for you, a minus 5 for you. Then which other team? Wait. Silver Point? After St. Agnes? Silver Point. Silver Point, what is your answer?
Here we can see that the fighter jets are flying, but space has no air, so they won't experience anything.
Otherwise, how would we ever send missions? That's a minus 10 for Silver Point because it's a booster. Who else wants to go? You want to take a try? A plus 20 or minus 10? You all? Who pressed first? Wait. So Xavier's, what's your answer? Plus 20 or minus 10? This is becoming a bloodshed question. With teams getting minus 10, minus 10, minus 5.
Sir, in space, the asteroids are located much further away from each other.
That's a minus 10 for you. Last try for this bloodshed question. Giving everyone a cut with minus 10 or minus 5? Yes.
In space, how is the smoke forming over there?
That's again a minus 10 for you. You want to try? Yes? We already said ignore the sound. Because that is a more bacha question that we have done before.
Sir.
You want to try, but you get minus 10 if you get wrong. Yes? Okay, wait. Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
The path of the light of the laser is not visible without any particles.
I will give that to you. That's a very good answer. It's a laser. How can you see a laser moving like that? It's traveling at the speed of light. How is someone showing you a light going? I mean, it's so fast. Yeah.
We didn't even see that light moving.
That's a question which has got a lot of negatives. You have gotten all that there, Shobhik? You'll get the score right after this. Okay. Last question. Priyoji, you ready? Okay. Last question for the buzzer round. Okay. I saw St. Agnes press first. Priyojit, you agree? Normal or booster? Booster plus 20 or minus 10. Why does the spacecraft glow and experience blackout during re-entry?
During re-entry, it passes through our layers of the atmosphere and experiences fluid friction or drag. And because of the high velocity of the spacecraft, the amount of drag is very high, and therefore the heat produced is also very high.
Okay. I'm still looking for a keyword here. I haven't gotten the keyword from you. So I won't give you negative because you have not given the keyword. No, can't give it to you. No negatives, but not precise enough. Does any other team want to go? Saraswati Devi, then I'll come to Julian Day after that. Okay? Where is Julian? There. Okay. Okay, fine. So this. Wait, it is a booster. So you have to better what they have answered, otherwise you'll get a negative.
There is air resistance at the temperature rises due to it, and due to that dense smoke that is produced during the re-entry, the blackout is there.
Can't give it to you.
So they are entering the strategy.
No, can't give it to you. That's a -10 for you because you had to better their answer. Julian Day, you don't want to go? Want to go?
Is friction the word you're looking for?
No. If you're answering no, you have given an answer. So if you can't be precise, I'll give you a -10.
The spacecraft experiences heat due to Earth's atmosphere.
No, I can't. That's a -10 for you. Can't give that to you. You had to all better what they had answered because air resistance and friction and everything is there. I'm not giving you negatives because of that. I can't give you points for that. Anyone in the audience? Okay, you've already answered once. Let me give him a chance. You're giving. Okay.
So there's a layer of plasma covering the.
Yes, that's a beautiful answer. What's your name? You've given 2 correct answers.
Orkomycete.
From which school?
From Augustine's Public School.
So give very good answer. Okay, that's a media person telling me to. Bol. Hi. So, all of you. Okay. Thank you. So, that was the precise word I was looking for. Yes, that is what causes the communication blackout and that. So that's the end of the second round. Did you all enjoy this? Yeah? And good work by the teams. We had some questions which bled you. I think Starling played it very safe. Did not participate in any questions. So we have now 2 teams at Saraswati Devi International School at 50 points and St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School Damdam at 40, Silver Point at 15, St. Agnes at 10, St. Xavier's Bardhaman, BDM International, Starling. Wait. Let me confirm that. Don't worry about that. I'll check that with them. Okay. Now we come to the third round, which is what we call as the. We'll check that. Don't worry. What's the third round? No. Rapid fire. So all of you who have seen quizzes, are you all acquainted with rapid fire? Yeah? So, Priyojit, if you can give me. Now in rapid fire, what happens is each question, each team here will get 1 minute to answer a total of 8 questions in 1 minute. Okay? And go to the next slide. No, we don't want to do that now. Leave that. Yeah. So in the rapid fire, there is no negative. I will come to each team, and with each team, I will be asking you a set of up to 8 questions in 1 minute. If time permits, if you say pass, I will come back to that question again. Generally, if you get stuck in a question, please don't spend too much time on that and say pass. Unless you say pass or you give a wrong or a right answer, I will not move on to the next question. Is this okay? You all want to breathe out? Oh, you'll get a grade, everything you will get. Now what happens is that we just don't do direct questions. We will give you a grid like this, and in that grid, the answers will be hidden. If you see this grid, you see panda, meerkat, elephant is from bottom to top, giraffe, all these, tiger, all these animals are there. Okay? So the grid that we will show you will have the answers, plus there will be some things called distractors. There will be some answers or some things given there which are not the correct answers. So those are what we call as distractors. Okay? Now, we started the first round in this order. The next round we will start in this order. Okay? So this time, your Saraswati Devi International School, you get to choose from one of these 10. Once you choose that, we will take you to the grid. You get 5 to 10 seconds to go through that grid, and then I start asking you questions. What's the topic you want to choose? Quickly.
Galaxy.
Galaxy? Okay. Look at the grid. Okay. Are you ready? Your time starts now. The galaxy that is home to our solar system is the
Milky Way galaxy.
correct. The galaxy that shares a future merger path with ours is correct. The dwarf companions of the Milky Way are
Dwarf galaxy and Galaxy.
correct. The brilliant cores of young galaxies powered by black holes are correct. The local superclusters of galaxies that includes Virgo is correct. The ancient star clusters distributed in a spherical halo around galaxies are called incorrect. The narrow streams of stars and gas from galactic interactions are correct. The small galactic family that includes the Milky Way and Andromeda is the
Local group.
correct. If that is incorrect, I can't answer that. Wow. So you got all correct, except for the globular cluster is what. Okay, so that's 70 points. 70 points for. So as usual, I will give you your. Okay, so those are the answers. I think that was a fabulous rapid fire. Julian Day, are you ready?
Yes.
You can choose any one except the one which they chose.
The planets.
The planets. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Time. The only moon with a dense atmosphere and surface lakes is
Pass.
the planet with the highest average density in the solar system is
Pass.
the boundary around the planet inside which tidal forces prevent moon formation, allowing rings instead is
Pass.
the first planet discovered with the aid of a telescope was
Uranus.
correct. The Jovian planet with a hexagonal star at its pole is
Pass.
the planet with the fastest orbital speed around the sun.
Mercury.
Correct. The first planet whose existence was predicted mathematically is
Pass.
the planet with a day longer than its year is
Pass.
the only moon with a dense atmosphere and surface lakes is
Titan.
correct. The planet with the highest average density in the solar system is
Mercury.
incorrect. They got 3 correct, and the rest of the answers are here. You can check that later. So that's 30 points to Julian Day School, Kalyani. You can now choose any of the any topic other than the first 2. So that's, which one do you want to go for? St. Xavier School, Bardhaman.
Stars to black holes.
Yes? Star birth to black holes. Okay, look at your grid. Your time starts now. The closest star to our sun beyond the solar system is?
Proxima Centauri.
Correct. A system in which 2 stars orbit each other is called?
Planet system.
Correct. A very massive star that swells late in its life is called a?
Supergiant.
Correct. A rapidly spinning neutron star that beams radio waves is a correct. The theoretical radiation causing black holes to lose mass is correct. The outer expansion of a star after core hydrogen depletion is stars are born from huge clouds of gas and dust known as correct. The very dense collapsed core of a massive star after a supernova is called a correct. The outer expansion of a star after core hydrogen depletion is red giant. Okay. They got 7 correct, yeah? Priyoji? Yeah? How many are you able to answer in the audience?
7.
7? Okay. Which one do you want to go for, St. Mary's?
Minor celestial bodies.
Minor celestial bodies. Okay. That's your grade. Are you ready? Aurobindo? The flash of light from a space rock burning up in Earth's atmosphere is? The solid icy core of a comet is called its? Correct. The largest object in the asteroid belt is? Correct. The cloud of gas and dust surrounding a comet's nucleus is? Correct. The distant dwarf planet discovered in 2005 that led to Pluto's reclassification is? Correct. A near-Earth asteroid expected to pass extremely close to Earth in 2029 is? The first interstellar object observed passing through our solar system in 2017. Correct. The family of asteroids sharing Jupiter's orbit are the? Correct. The flash of light from a space rock burning up in Earth's atmosphere is? Incorrect. A near-Earth asteroid expected to pass extremely close to Earth in 2029. Correct. This time how many did you know? 7? Oh, you knew 7? Okay, so but St. Mary's an orphanage. I think the only question that you didn't get is meteor. The rest you got, so that's 70 points. Big round of applause for them. Very well done. This is your gift card.
Last time I remember I said meteor equals.
So, St. Agnes.
Earth, Moon and Celestial Motion.
Earth, Moon and Celestial Motion. Okay, have a look at your grade. Your time starts now. The name for the regular rise and fall of ocean levels due to moon's pull is? Correct. The name for the star almost directly above Earth's north pole is? Correct. The term for the farthest point of the moon's orbit around Earth is?
Pole.
Incorrect. The name for the longest day in the northern hemisphere is?
Summer solstice.
Correct. The term for the 18-year repeating cycle of eclipses is?
Pass.
The name for a day measured relative to distant stars is?
Sidereal day.
Correct. The common center of mass of Earth-Moon system is termed as?
Pass.
The highest point on the celestial sphere is?
Zenith.
Yes?
Zenith.
Correct. The common center of mass of Earth-Moon system is termed as? The term for the 18th repeating cycle of eclipses is Saros and barycenter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Priyoji? 5? 5 correct, that's 50 points for you. Big round of applause. Okay. Starting international school, you can now choose any one of the, which one?
India in space.
India in space. I think BDM International wanted to choose that, but Have a look at your grid. All right. Your time starts now. ISRO's upcoming first crewed spaceflight program is called? Correct. The rover deployed during Chandrayaan 3's mission was called? Correct. India's series of communication satellites beginning in 1982 is named? Yes? Correct. India's 2023 mission to study the sun from the L1 point is named? Correct. The designation of India's heavy lift launch vehicle is? PSLV? Incorrect. The first experimental satellite for education launched by ISRO was? The coastal site chosen for India's rocket launches was? The first Indian satellite built entirely in India was? Incorrect. The first experimental satellite for education launched by ISRO was? Okay, that was EduSat and Pumba. So you've got 4 correct? Yes, 4 correct. So that's 40 points for you. Yes. Okay. You can choose from exoplanets, cosmology, the sun structure, and space exploration. Cosmology? Okay. You want to go for cosmology it is? Space exploration. Okay. Have a look at your grid. Alright. Your time starts now. The first human to travel into space in 1961 was? Correct. The Rosetta probe lander that touched down on a comet in 2014 was? The Rosetta probe lander. NASA's space-based X-ray telescope is named after a Nobel laureate. The twin probes launched in 1977 to study the outer solar system were? Correct. The Soviet modular space station that orbited Earth from 1986 to 2001? Correct. The world's first space station launched by the Soviet Union was?
Salyut 1.
Correct. The NASA rover that traversed Mars and discovered evidence of water was? Incorrect. The reusable rocket booster landing technology pioneered by SpaceX is? Correct. The Rosetta probe's lander that touched down on a comet in 2014 was? There was the only question left, that was Philae. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50 points for this team. That's all. And so the last I-Fire. I think now we have. Yeah. Which one do you want to go for?
Cosmology.
Cosmology. Okay. Have a look at your grid. Your time starts now. A light year is a unit of?
Distance.
Correct. The overall study of the origin and structure of the universe is?
Pass.
The shift of light towards shorter wavelengths as an object approaches is?
Redshift.
Incorrect. Certain supernovae used as standard measures of distance are called?
Type-la supernovae.
Yes?
Type-la supernovae.
No, incorrect. Precision measurements show the universe's large-scale geometry is nearly?
Pass.
The cosmological constant was first introduced by?
Pass.
The apparent shift in a star's position due to Earth's motion is called?
Precision.
Incorrect. The distance at which one astronomical unit subtends an angle of 1 arc-second is called?
Passing.
Correct. Precision measurements show the universe's large-scale geometry is nearly? You can answer?
Torus.
No, that's flat. So 1, 2. 2 correct. 20 points for them. missed out on some easy ones. So at the end of this round, now tell me your point. It will be 10 for them. You made it 0, but that will be 10 points for them. This is BDM International. Okay, so at the end of 3 rounds, we have teams which are very close. So you've got the school from Bankura, Saraswati Devi International at 120, and St. Mary's Gangam at 110, not very far behind St. Xavier's Bardhaman at 70, St. Agnes, BDM are at 60 each, Starling on 40, Silver Point on 35, and Julian Day on 25. Now, we will come back to this because these are 3 rounds. We have the last round, which we will conduct after we have had a panel discussion. Okay? So I would request all the teams, you can go back to your positions and come back for the final round. The final round is the iConnect, which we will do. So Professor Prof. Chakraborty sir is also here. Can you all please I do no presentation. I do no presentation. Yeah. I do that. Okay. I think if you can, I will give a brief talk and then I will invite both Dr. Tapan Mishra sir and Professor PPC to come on stage. I'll just set the context for all of us. If you can take me to my presentation. Can we have a little bit of lights in the auditorium? A little bit of light. Yeah, that's good. Can you all see? I wanted to see you, so that's the. Okay, so this is just some context setting for the panel discussion that we will do after this. And do you all? This is a cover of the book that I. Have written called Connect the Dots, which has been inspired by all the quizzing and multidisciplinary thinking. So, Aurobindo, can you please maneuver? So this session is called Connect the Dots, and in this session I'm going to tell you about what we have been talking with the students before. Yeah? Yeah. Can somebody, this is what Connect the Dots means. Can people here in the audience, can you tell me what's the connect? Star. Right? So the students who have attended this, the connect here is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The name of the poem is The Star. That's Van Gogh's Starry Night. And that's the movie as well as the novel called Fault in Your Stars. Right? And so we have with us, if you have noticed carefully, then you would have noticed this astronaut here, and you would have also noticed that the astronaut there is standing here. The name of this astronaut is Rajvi, right? And that's Rajvi there. And Rajvi, like me, is a big foodie, and Baby Shark. What's the connect for this? Do you all remember? YouTube. Most popular YouTube videos. So Despacito, Baby Shark, and Wheels of the Bus Go Round and Round. These are the 3 most viewed videos on YouTube, with Baby Shark having 15 billion plus views. So that's the connect between them. So I thought when we talk about aim for the stars, reach for the stars, this is a mommy shark telling baby shark, reach for the stars. And so the baby shark goes, and the baby shark then comes back with a starfish and says, now what? Right? That's the, and in the last two discussions that we had, we were talking about a telescope and a microscope. So you see the telescope here. So all the 8 teams that are on stage today, they will get a telescope for their schools today. So that's the thing. And then we talked about microscope and telescope because we had talked about something called a career canvas, and we said that on the left hand side you use a microscope to look at yourself, okay, and on the right hand side you look at the needs of the world through the telescope, and in between everything that you have to develop, all the careers, is Howrah Bridge. In between, that's the bridge between the two. And so this was what we had done on the 19th July and on the 29th July. And today, aim for the stars is become search for the stars or Tara ki Khoj. That is what we are talking about. And so I am going to talk about 5 quick short stories. Now Rajvi is a big fan of stories. Are you a big fan of stories? So let me talk to you about some short stories here. So can you tell me what's the connect? Now, see, did any of the teachers and educators, did you get this? But all the students, how old is she? 12. 12-year-old knows by just looking. And what are these called? Any teacher or any school leader here knows about this. So I was in an elevator in my building, and I saw this girl, a 14-year-old girl. I saw her putting up stickers of these 4 Korean boys in the elevator. Yeah. And I asked her, why are you putting these stickers? She said that they are a Korean band. I asked her, are they that good? She said they are good, but they are so good looking. And that's what, that's BTS. And what essentially happens is that not just in a lighter mood, but has anyone seen this? Yeah? How many of you have seen this? Okay, that's quite a number of you there. This is a series on Netflix called Adolescence. Okay? And this is a series of 4 episodes. Each episode is 1 hour, so you can watch it very easily. This 13-year-old boy is charged with committing murder of a 13-year-old his batchmate. And in the first episode, everything is revealed that he has actually murdered. The next 3 episodes are basically about what goes on behind this, what happened. And do you know that the color of each heart that is used, the color of each heart, it means something? Do you know this? Some of you know, but for me it was a big revelation that if a heart is black color, it means something. If a heart is red color, it means something. And that's the language that children today are communicating in. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. This is that the language and the way in which we communicate. When I'm talking about we, let's say I'm talking about people born after before 1990, those who are 20 or 30-year-olds or more than that, is very different from what our students and children are communicating. That's the first one. Okay? Now this is a picture that PPC sir shared yesterday, and I thought, why not? And the question he put, his question was also a quiz question, that can you identify which are the dishes in this And so I saw the comments, sir, and one person commented, can I use AI to, to identify the dishes and also find out the calorific value? So now this, can you identify the queen dish here? Okay. Now, any of these dishes that you see here, especially the bhapa, shorshi, ilish, can that be made in 5-10 minutes, or does it take a lot of time to prepare? It takes time to prepare, right? Versus a Maggi, right? And I do this analogy here to tell us that if 20 years back, when I was a student in class 11 and 12, preparing for any exam or anything, if I got stuck on a question, then I would let that question marinate in my mind. I would get, be stuck with that question, struggle with that question, reflect on it, and then maybe after some time, it could be hours, it could be days, and then figure out the solution. Now this process of struggle is what led to deeper understanding of what not to do, how not to solve a question, and how to solve a question. What would a student today do if they get stuck on a question? AI. And that's why, this is ChatGPT or any of these AI tools or even Google. Today, if a student today gets stuck on a question, what they simply do is put it on a ChatGPT or an AI tool and get the answer. So, along with this, we all have, if Newton had a mobile, then perhaps we would not have had the laws of gravitation. Students would say our physics book would be much thinner, but that's that. So the second thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the current temper of the students or anyone is that of instant gratification and a dwindling attention span. Now this dwindling attention span is not just for students, it is for everyone. Okay. The third thing, who is he? Rohit Sharma. Okay. What do you think is being asked here? Okay. So if that is Rohit Sharma, that's Gal Gadot. She's asking Superman. Right? And Sharma ji ka ladka is one of the most unpopular, kind of children. So if you do something, then the joke is that your father will say, Sharma ji ka ladka ko dekha. He has. If you have got a 98, father will say, Sharma ji ka ladka got 99. That's the kind of. Okay, fine. So and while we are talking about this, kind of a comparison that has set into our DNA, it has actually led to a very massive mental health issue, right, for the students. So that's the third thing, and it has led, India is currently the leading country in the world in terms of adolescent deaths caused by suicides because of all these issues. That's the point that I wanted to talk about. That's the third thing, which is expectations and societal pressure. Now, let's have a look at this video. I'm sure some of you have seen this. So, sound.
Sponsors of tomorrow.
How many of you have seen this ad? You know what Intel is trying to tell us through that ad? They are saying that our rock stars are not like your rock stars. Who are Intel's rock stars? You know that person there? Can anyone identify who they were celebrating in that? Ajay Bhatt, very good. Ajay Bhatt. That's the creator of USB, right? And what Intel is saying that our superheroes, our role models are inventors, scientists, people who have created something. Now, students today can easily identify, right? Or they can easily identify Marvel characters, DC characters from the universe. But can the students identify this person? Recently in Kolkata we had the new metro. Yes, you want? Yes? Yeah, he's called the Metro Man of India. Yes, Kerala. E. Sridharan. Yes. Right. So we are talking about E. Sridharan. Now, the fourth thing that I wanted to talk about is role models. So do we give our students the right culture of role models? Are they being only influenced by social media influencers, or are they actually aware of the true heroes? Many of them are in our country also. So that's the fourth thing that I wanted to talk about. And this is my last story.
दीपिका जी आइए आइए दीजिए आपका सब सामान भेजा
ये नहीं वो निर्मा सुपर मेरी डिटर्जेंट टिक्की
हाँ तो वो हमेशा महंगी वाली टिक्कियाँ
लेती थी जब वही महंगे दामों वाली क्वालिटी वही सफेदी वही झाग कम दामों में मिले तो कोई ये क्यों ले वो न ले
मान गए
किसे
आपकी बात की नजर और निर्मा सुपर दोनों
अब निर्मा सुपर
What Deepika ji is telling is वही सफेदी वही झाग कम दाम में मिले, right? That's remember that line. वही सफेदी वही झाग कम दाम में मिले. Nirma is not sponsoring this, but still. So what we are talking about is we are talking about this little Einstein, and this little Einstein is there in everybody's house today. This little Einstein can help you write poems. This little Einstein can be your sports coach, he can be your doctor, or help or write songs for you. So we call this little Einstein multi-dimensional Einstein. Who do you think I'm referring to? Right? And so if you take this little Einstein and put them on top of some frameworks, which we call as the 4D framework, then you can get बेहतर सफेदी बेहतर झाग कम टाइम में. What did I say? बेहतर, not वही सफेदी, बेहतर सफेदी बेहतर झाग कम टाइम में. That's the power of generative AI. But at the same time, generative AI can be a little yeah. So that little Einstein, as we call it, the little Einstein can get a little drunk sometimes. That's called. And while it's drunk, it hallucinates. So we have to be careful of that. We have to ensure that when we are teaching our students or as teachers, as educators, we look at any topic from not one or two dimensions of what and how, but from all 16 dimensions called the spectrum. And we also have look at things from a funny side. What is this called? Do you know this? This is called a meme. Okay? My students only introduce memes to me, and memes are templates which you can use for multiple purposes. So our role as educators is to create connections in a prudent and fun manner. That's the part there. And so when we try to make connections, when we do connect the dots, we say that intelligence is the ability to make connections between seemingly distant objects. And when we do this, then with all the data, have you heard of the poem Water, Water Everywhere? Not a drop to drink, Samuel Coleridge Taylor. I say that there is data, information everywhere, not much to absorb. There is only information. There is no knowledge, there is no application, there is no wisdom. So if we want to get students to do that, then we have to use multidisciplinary teaching, we have to use humor, and we have to use generative AI, all these tools along with our wisdom. So what we are doing is, along with coming up with these quizzes, we do a lot of sessions for students like the one which I am conducting. we have this exam called National Stream Talent Exam, which is the first of its kind, where we have superheroes that students understand, like Spider-Man, Batman, Harry Potter, Sherlock Holmes, and they get helped by scientists like Marie Curie, Jagdish Chandra Bose, Einstein. That's the way we create these question papers. Low cost kits which help you understand technology, robotics, electronics, AI from the very fundamentals. We call them Kalpana DIY kits. They are in 3 levels: beginner, intermediate, and expert. So as you progress, you can do that. We have these books which help you to revise everything before the exams, called revision chart books. And the most important thing that we are doing currently is amplifying our effect by training teachers. So when we train one teacher, when we empower one teacher, we are able to empower thousands of students that they would be interacting with. So that's the company that I am leading right now with a very good team, and that's called EduVerse. We started in 2009 with EduDyne, when our focus was JEE, and over the last 16 years we have evolved, we have metamorphosized with STEM learning, with teacher training, with this quiz vertical where we get students to be interested. We are now starting, in fact we did some workshops by integrating entrepreneurship with AI. So you have got some frameworks in entrepreneurship called business model canvas, business plans. We have put all of them with generative AI because students are going to use them. I've got this scholarship called Pradeep Scholarships, Orange Vista on Careers, and Exam Fit for all exams under the sun. So that's the universe that we have built. Our aim for the stars is our mission till 2030, and for that we have a very high aim for, and we are actually aiming for the stars. We want to empower 1 billion students, learners and educators by 2030. So currently we have crossed over 1 million. Now we want to do 1,000 times of that over the next 5 years. So that's our North Star. That's what we are aiming for. And in the short term, we have, my team will get in touch with you. We have a host of webinars, workshops, and these assessments lined up for the next 5 months. In fact, here only we will be conducting stream camps and teacher training camps. This will happen in December and January. We'll let you know about that. I just want to end with one of my favorite movies. Can you tell me which movie is this? The Dark Knight Rises. In The Dark Knight Rises, when Bane meets Batman for the first time, Bane tells Batman, "You may have nearly adapted to the dark. I was born in it." Okay? Our students, our children are telling us, "You have nearly adapted to the digital world. We are born in it." Okay? Now, in this respect, the language that they speak, the things that they know, we as educators, we need to learn from them. Because only when we understand them, will we be able to help them. That's the, so I look at my daughter and I look at all the children to help us, to show the way, in us helping them and also we growing together with them. That's the, so the 21st century for educators, for learners, is about adapting, learning and collaboration with students so that we can work with them. So when we heard the song in our childhood, "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, How I Wonder What You Are," I firmly believe that we are the star. Right? We were searching for a star. We are made up of stardust, and we are the star. This is what Swami Vivekananda also talks about, right? He talks about all the power is within you. And similarly, Sant Kabir also talks about that we are searching for the Kundali outside, but it is within us. So the Tara Ki Khoj is essentially us being who we are. So that's it. Thank you so much. That is the short presentation for setting the stage.
Thank you so much, sir. That was an amazing first few rounds of the quiz. Are you all excited for the 4th round? Yes? I don't see the energy.
No, the students are all...
A little louder. Students that side, the finalists. Are you all excited for the 4th round? Yes. But before that, we are also deeply honored to have a panel of esteemed individuals who bring wisdom, experience and prestige to today's event. I will now invite our distinguished panelists to the stage and request Mr. Rajiv Agarwal to felicitate our panelists. Dr. Tapan Mishra. Dr. Tapan Mishra is a distinguished Indian space scientist known for his leadership at ISRO's Space Application Center and his stabilizing contribution to synthetic aperture radar technology. He is also a recipient of Vikram Sarabhai Research Award 2004, ISRO Merit Award 2008, and a distinguished alumnus of Jadavpur University 2017. Post-retirement, he was appointed Senior Advisor to the Chairman of ISRO in 2018 and also headed ISRO's Office of Innovation Management. After a prolific career at ISRO, he founded Sisri Radar in 2022, a space tech startup based in Kolkata that developed miniature SAR system for drones and satellites. Can we have a round of applause for Dr. Tapan Mishra? Moving forward, we have Professor Pratim Chakraborty. He is a distinguished Indian computer scientist and educator whose decade-long career at IIT Kharagpur includes serving as a director 2013 to 2019, a recipient of the President of India, the Gold Medal, and the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize in Engineering, India's highest scientific honor. He has pioneered research in artificial intelligence, VLSI CAD, and automated reasoning. He also spearheaded national initiatives such as the National Digital Library of India, NDLI, GIAN, and SPARC, leaving a lasting impact on science, engineering, and education in India. Can we have a round of applause for Pratim Chakraborty sir? Now I'll hand over the stage to our panelists and Rajiv sir to go ahead with the panel discussion.
That's it. Madhu, can you give me the mic? Okay. So, as you know that the session is about aim for the stars. So here I'm sitting amidst two, I would say doyens of Indian science, education, technology, and I wanted them to shed some light on what their journey has been. So I will ask very simple questions and I would like them to share their journey with you. So I will start with Dr. Tapan Mishra sir. So next question I'll start with. The question is, right since your childhood to where you are today, you would have aimed for something. You would have aimed for the stars. In that, can you share your journey in your pursuit of these stars? What challenges you experienced and how did you overcome them?
Good evening. I was studied in Ramakrishna Mission, but I still cherish that day, 1969, 22nd of 23rd. I was in class 2. I studied in girls' school. I studied in girls' school. And Manati was there, and she brought that is Andabaja Patrika's font and he put it on the platform and she told this is the momentous day and I could not find what is momentous about it because I was just one footstep on it. But she explained and we couldn't believe that this can happen. But then anyway, we are not that scientifically inclined and not. But what is happening? It will happen. Those days, the scientific books were not very good in Bengali science. But my father used to bring this Russian books, which I translated in, and they were very cheap, 20%, 10%, and it had all this fantastic science, huge telescopes, huge galaxies photographs, but I couldn't understand what is what. But being grown up in this environment, it was very difficult. But I never thought of space as a career because I am quite a maverick as far as academic is concerned. I passed out from Nandipur Ramakrishna University and joined IIT, then left it after 1 month. I wanted to be a mathematician. Father said, you struggle as a primary school teacher. He took me to Kharagpur University. That time I thought that everything is closed. But, I was topper in joint entrance, so DC was kind enough to get me a seat. And before I could say which branch, my father told electronics. And then passed out from Kharagpur University. Then I went to, actually I got into School of Automation. Everybody said if you go there, those days Rajaram used to teach. It was computer science, the PPC's class next year. And we went there. I thought in the School of Automation everybody said fine, and I had 3 jobs. The job was the highest paid was from Jensen Nicholson. I was told I have a management training, but I used to be, I will work as an executive assistant to Arun Nehru, the owner of the company. And it was a quite good paid role. The second job of Hindustan Computer Limited, that was a new startup. And they were also paying quite good, 2200. And the last job what was there, that was ISRO, 650 rupees basic. 1368 total. And I went to buy ticket for IIS. Actually wanted to go. Then suddenly, in a valley place, I changed my mind. I bought a ticket for Ahmedabad, for the Space Application Center, and I went there. And for a month, there was no taker for me because always. Those days, if you are not from IITs, at least an MTech doctorate, you had to places. And then I was one of the 3 persons selected non-IIT persons. 2 of them left, one became McDonald Regular Associate, another became television optometrist, and I was left there. And then there was a green project, INSAT and IRS. All smart fellows were taken into those places. And there are people who are not liked by everybody. There is who are a statistically or a side. And such people, or the union leaders are there, they are very bright scientists who are not, in conformity with the management, and I was a non-IITian and put in that team for the micro remote. They were told we will make a radar imaging, and nobody knew why the group was formed, because the Navy has donated a radar, Marconi radar, which was not functioning. They donated because it was not functioning. And it is a typical Indian style, not that today. But the Nachiketa, father Uddalak, used to donate cows, we did not take. In fact, Uddalak, Nachiketa asked Uddalak, Father, why are you donating those cows which are of no use? He said, shut up. So that way we were there. And we repaired. And it was because a team which was a separate, who had no identity, who had given a broken radar to repair, and it taught us an enormous lesson. And you know, at the end of my career, those who rejected me, they all reported to me. And you know, when you come from an adverse situation, you actually learn much better. I became one of the youngest INE, and I selected many who's who, which is the INE fellow in the Indian National Academy of Engineering, including my two of my chairmen I have selected. And then I tell you that starting with a career with a disadvantaged position is actually builds you. So when there's a big team, sophisticated team, they had a sophisticated instruments, they had sophisticated computer, they could ask anything for the moon. And we are the people that because we did not get so many instrumentation support and the future was very uncertain, we started building facilities, instruments and ourselves. And we learned much better. So when I look at, when we retired, all my colleagues, ISRO, big people and all, they opted for being a professor somewhere, being a distinguished professor, and I built an industry. And that's the one which I would suggest that starting your career, sometimes in a difficult situation, it is actually a blessing. In fact, today, I was studying today morning, I was doing a podcast. I am so happy today, India is being sung and sang. And it will make India much better, stronger to go.
Thank you, sir. 5 minutes.
So, unlike most of the young kids who are there, who are bright, bubbling, and doing all this, and their parents and teachers are always on their toes and eyes for me. My father never went to my school, and I never went to my daughter's school. And when there was a parent-teachers meet, and the school principal told my daughter, your father doesn't come, please tell him to come. Then I told one of my friends was going, I said, behave like me and go and report. So, the issue is like this, that when somebody tells me it cannot be done, I am very happy to look at it. So when I graduated out of IIT Kharagpur by luck or by whatever, I came first in computer science. 40 years old. By now my brain doesn't work well. So I said I want to do research here. So they said nobody does research. Nobody does computer science in IIT and comes topper. Nobody does research here. I said, go and let me do it. My mother went and found out and said that in your whole institute class, computer science class, you are the topper in the institute, but your company salary or scholarship is the lowest among all of your friends. So the first thing is, if you tell me it cannot be done or it is not done here, then I am very happy to do it. It's not about taking it as a challenge or anything. I'm a very cool guy. Doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. And then, we started research that let's do something. So I went to my teacher, and in 2 years, we published for the first time in the top journals from where no Indian had ever published. The concept is that you should have a good idea. What is a good idea for you when you say aim for the start? A good idea is what is equal to MC squared is a good idea, isn't it? have an idea which is simple, which is good, but which is deep, which will spawn hundreds of other things. So it does not have to be something that, but to follow up on that idea, you have to be relentless. You have to be relentless. You have to get up every day, whether you are feeling sick or whether you are feeling happy, and do the work. Go on pursuing it till you see the end. The end may be a failure or the end may be a success. While you remain happy, while you are okay with everything, this relentless pursuit of perfection is what gives you excellence. And it is this discipline which will take you far, far away. Then we were told that you cannot build the best labs in India, you cannot build international things. So everything they told, we said we'll do it and show it to you. So, when you aim for something, make sure that your aim is universal. Your aim should not be, I will get Nobel Prize. I will give you an example. Suddenly I had become director of IIT. So after becoming director of IIT Kharagpur, we met the minister. The minister said, tell me one thing that you will do. I said, look, in India, every school, college, library, every school, college, everywhere, village, everywhere there is a library. But all of this is in silos and scattered. I will make a digital version that will integrate all the libraries of the country so that anybody anywhere, whether in a village or in a town, can access the content of any other place. Thus was born the National Digital Library of India. We were told you get 5 lakh of content and that will be good enough. Today, the National Digital Library has 15 million content. All school boards, all exams, all question papers solved. And the next version of the National Digital Library will have whole of AI on it. Such that even a person in an Indian village who has a mobile phone, access to a mobile phone, will be able to access knowledge that is available to the most expensive schools or colleges in the country. During COVID, it was national lifeline. So when you aim for the stars, you don't have to become the most famous person on earth. When you aim for the stars, you must make sure that you do something that others can aim for the stars. Rajiv showed an example of my food platter yesterday at lunch. So I'm a well-rounded personality. We are all well-rounded personalities. So he talked about this, Ilish. Can you tell me why the taste of Ilish is always better than the taste of many other fish? Can anybody tell me? अब ये कुछ का आंसर कीजिए आप. It moves from the ocean to the river against the tide. So young children, the more you go against the tide, the more tasty you will become to the world.
Wonderful. I think I'll move on to the second question. And sir, you have an audience here comprising students, teachers, and school leaders. Now we are living in a world of AI driven by technology, and a lot of changes are happening very fast. So what would be your advice to school leaders, to teachers, and to students in terms of how should they aim for this task?
You know, why we all study investment in science and technology. One is that we are making science better. Other aim is to take the country forward. You know, we build industries, we build instrumentation, we build products to make our life better and make us more productive in our work. And that's where this country can go ahead if we need to have an innovation. And you know, the best definition of innovation was given to me by Swami Nisharanandji, who is the present Shankaracharya of Puri. He visited our office and he actually used 3 words from Sanskrit. I have never understood the meaning before that. He said that when you innovate, you make a product. That is in Sanskrit, it is called yantra. And you know, we may get this bottle, this glass and all are made of plastic. But you think carefully, it is born out of somebody's mind. It was not existing, somebody thought of a product. So this product is actually from mind, it's called mantra. And to convert a thought process or imagination to be a product, you have to follow a certain process, engineering, certain science, maybe certain arts, and all of this to generate. This is called Tantra. So the mantra, Tantra generate. So today you have to build our India for the future. We need more number of imaginative people. It's not necessarily with a lot of information content. We need imagination. And you know, I am slightly averse to using AI because that stalls their imagination. In fact, many of my colleagues, you know, suddenly I said that give me that what that whole mail trade gives. They get a Gemini or a Grok summary of the mail to me. And you know that a mail, there is something is written, something is not written. The best person, you know, in a mail for a communication, there is a lot of explicit, lot of inexplicit, non-verbal. So you have to read mails, read newspapers between the lines, not along the lines. And when you make such a summary, you actually miss reading between the lines. And it stalls imagination. You must think, because if you are not able to imagine, you are not able to bring a new thing. Because if you are only given an information is an old thing. So if you with a lot of information packed mind you actually bring out the rehash the old product. So I would like to emphasize that it's the imagination is the key. We must allow the children freedom and time to imagine, and even if they have to live by their dreams, you know, and this is very, very important, and we should not allow the imagination to be killed. I just talked actually was dealing with this telescope, and her mother was trying to stop it. Because let her experiment on it, let her break it also. But she should do it. And then this is what is important first. And I will tell you one small, just I read it, you know. Yeah, I think those in Bengali you must read Vibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay's Chader Pahad. Imagine an person staying in southern districts of Jagdish Paragana has written such a vivid description of that way to Mount Kilimanjaro's top. And that those days internet was not there. Those days the movie was not there. There was nothing like some TV serials and anything. But he read books and all. I still remember my history teacher, R.C. sir. He was not very well, he was the dhoti, NSC and all of this. I know he was teaching us that a Versailles Pact after the First World War. He was not telling it's a Versailles Pact what happened. He was actually describing the Versailles Palace, that discussion table, the seating arrangements, the gold-plated arms, and the Rembrandt of the painting, the chandeliers, the number of chandeliers added. And I still today know I get a goosebump. I still remember that those stories, a history has been brought alive by imagination, by description, by language. And those days, no internet, and you would not have seen also. In fact, when I visited Europe many times later, I went to those museums, I went to see the Rembrandt, that paintings, whether they really show that sort of play of light and dark. Fantastically described. I think that is the level of imagination we need if we want to build this country.
So it's a very peculiar world that we are in now. The world is such that human beings have never faced this dilemma before. The dilemma is that machines can now solve problems, paint, write poetry. So everything that human beings thought, among the most important thing that human beings thought was their proprietary in this whole universe, which is the power to think, is gone. And therefore human beings are extremely afraid to handle an entity that is quote unquote more intelligent than itself. And that gives a fear. That makes people twist and turn their way of learning, achieving and doing things. So I will go back and tell students and teachers that there are 2-3 aspects of a problem, 2-3 abilities that you must know. If you are given a problem, you should be able to solve it. Today, machine will solve that problem for you. But as a computer scientist, take it from me that artificial intelligence cannot solve every problem. The meaning is that it is bound to make mistakes. So the second part is, if a problem and a solution is given to you, do you know that this solution is correct or not? And if you cannot find out whether this solution is correct or not, you, by your own intelligence, then you are in trouble in this world. The whole world will come up with many aspects to you. You will have machines, tools to solve many problems. But you have only yourself to check and verify the solution. And unless you know the fundamentals, you will not be able to get it. So those who use shortcuts it is important to use technology. You don't have to multiply large numbers, you don't have to memorize a lot of things, etc. But you need to first be able to solve problems. Secondly, you need to be able to generate new problems, new ideas. And I'll give you one example. See, I like his Rajvi. I have a daughter. Daughter is 31 years old now, but to me she's always like this. Every mother, every father knows that their children are still these little kids too. So normally, the parents teach their children, and I told I never went to her class. So I was not given the task of teaching my daughter. The reason is, my own research student would say, "Sir, छोड़ दीजिए, हम उसको पढ़ा लेंगे, आप मेरा साथ टाइम दीजिए." So they would take turns teaching her. But one day my wife said, no, you are supposed to be a good teacher, you teach. And then after what I was teaching my daughter, she was a little girl learning math, addition, subtraction, multiplication. After one day of teaching, when my wife observed and others observed, I lost my job. Why? I lost my job because they found that we were both sitting on the bed. Firstly, no table, no chair on the bed. Secondly, she was making a question paper for me. I was answering the question paper, and she was marking it right, wrong, giving me marks, writing good, idiot, this, try again, etc., like all that. And they said, "You are not playing." And anybody, all male people know that you shouldn't argue with your wife, right? So I lost my job. But even today my daughter tells me that was the best time she learned something. Because if you're taught multiplication, you're given a problem, you solve it. But can you design a good multiplication problem? Can you design a non-trivial problem? So if a person can do that, then a person can also. So when you do research, or in any time when you do innovation, you must learn to define a good problem. That is at the heart of everything. The more you are able to do that, the better it is. The second thing I tend to teach my students and everybody else is combine reverence with irreverence and irreverence with reverence. When you read Einstein, really think, oh God, what great ideas. But keep your eyes open to say this fellow must have done something wrong. Where is it wrong? It is only those people who looked at where he could be wrong, found mistakes in it. And it is only when you try to find something which is known to be publicly wrong, you will learn that on your own. And if you learn anything on your own, then it is a completely different world altogether. You can explain it with an example which nobody has thought before. So for a teacher, for a student, it is all about knowing what others have done, figuring out where they could have been wrong, thinking about what is a good problem to solve which will help others. And this cycle, goes on and on and on and on. It becomes part of your daily thinking. It becomes part of your daily exercise. And it becomes part of your life where everything is fun. But everything is also math. So that is how I treat my life. Be happy, be well-rounded, but keep thinking at every step. The more you keep thinking, the more your brain is refined, and mix with really, really young people. Young people are the most innocent, they are the most fertile minds, and they will never backstab. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
No, I mean, the kind of rapt attention that I can see everyone's eyes are glued here. It's a pin drop silence. You can hear the air. So, did you have some takeaways and did you have some things to learn? Yes?
So, my young friends, and I'm old now, though I don't think so, but so spend 1 hour, both students, parents, teachers. I spend 1 hour in nature. Nature is the best mathematician, the best physicist, the best chemist, the best scientist. Observe nature for 1 hour every day alone. When you walk slowly, see how ants move, see how those ants cross a river. You have seen a flower, see next day how many petals come out, see next day how many more petals come out. Do they form a pattern? Look at the veins. Why do trees form the way they are? So do one thing. This is one thing. Please be with nature, because we are part of nature. It is only when we are with nature, there is a resonance you will never understand unless you are immersed in nature. Everything that we see here is artificial. Nothing is real. Flowers are artificial. Seeds are all made of artificial things. Everybody's sentences to somebody else is artificial. Everything is artificial. Only nature does not fool you. So spend 1 hour every day in nature, even half an hour, morning or sometime. The other time, spend 1 hour only with yourself. No book, no device, no pen, no TV, only with yourself. And when you are only with yourself, first day random thoughts will come. Second day thoughts will come. After some time, take it from me, it's a practice I've been doing 40 years. You will slowly learn to become silent. And when you are silent, the same letters that make silent make the word listen. It is only then you will start listening to the universe. And you will get answers to things that you never got only when you are silent. Most of us don't get any answers because our mind is jumping around. If you want to be a scientist, if you want to be an innovator, you want to be a researcher, you want to make a lot of money, learn to be silent. It will help you a lot.
So, thank you so much. I think it's been a privilege to listen to, Dr. Tapan Mishra sir and Dr. Professor PPC here. We have two things to share with all of you here in the audience, and that those two things we would like to launch with both our distinguished guests. So this, as you can see, is the 2026 Space Calendar, and this one is the National Space Day, honoring all the 50 samples of ISRO. So I think we have already shared this with most of the schools, and so just wanted to launch this with both of you. Thank you, sir. So, just what we can do is, can we do the awards now? Yeah, let's do the awards. So now I think we will, since both sirs have to go quickly, we will have the awards first, and then so we are felicitating all the schools that have participated in the Stellar Space Quiz. And do you know how many schools were there?
86.
So we have 104 schools that have participated in the inter-school Stellar Space Quiz, and we have had many more schools across the country now joining us for the intra-school Stellar Space Quiz. So today we are going to announce the school leaders or the school representatives who are here. We are giving them a special memento to honor the fact that they are encouraging students to be more curious, to learn more about science, in particular about astronomy and space sciences. So please join us while Madhu will invite all the school leaders. We will have all the school names called out, and you are here, so please come on stage, and we will have one of the distinguished guests give you that memento that we have created, which has Chandrayaan 3, the rover on it. So.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I will call upon the school leaders whose guidance and support have played a vital role in shaping the journey of our stellar quiz participants. Leaders who have inspired their students to aim for the stars. I invite you all, please come forward for your well-deserved felicitation by Mr. Rajiv Agarwal, and I would request Tapan sir to step forward. First, we have Augustine Public School. Can we have a round of applause of them? I would request the school leader to step forward and collect their award. Augustine's Public School. We have the Vice Principal sir here. Next up, we have BDMI International School. After BDMI, we have GPS Memorial School. We have Principal Ma'am from GPS Memorial School. After GPS Memorial, we have St. Agnes School. St. Agnes School. As I call out the name, I would request the school leaders to step closer to the stage. Starling International School. Starling International School. Don Bosco School, Kharagpur. Aditya Academy Senior Secondary, Dum Dum. Shri Shri Academy, Shri Academy, Delhi World Public School, Barasat, Shri Academy, Delhi World Public School, Barasat, St. Xavier School, Bardhaman, St. Xavier School, Bardhaman, Saraswati Devi International School, Saraswati Devi International School, Techno India Group Public School, Navdeep, Techno India Group Public School, Navdeep, Principal Sir is here from Techno India Group Public School, Indira Gandhi Memorial School, Binati, Indira Gandhi Memorial School, Birati, Shao Public School, Shao Public School, Delhi Public School, Barasat, Delhi Public School, Barasat, PM Shri Kendra Vidyalaya number 1 Salt Lake, PM Shri Kendra Vidyalaya number 1 Salt Lake, Al Amin Mission Academy Kharagpur, Al Amin Mission Academy Kharagpur, Julian Day School Kalyani, Julian Day School Kalyani, Silver Point School, Silver Point School, Wells Global School, Newtown, Wells Global School, Newtown, The Summit School, we have Principal Ma'am from the Summit School, Satyanarayan Academy, Satyanarayan Academy, St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School, St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School, Swarnim International School, Swarnim International School, Al Amin Mission Academy, Mednipur, Al Amin Mission Academy, Mednipur,
বলো যে লাইটটা স্টেজের বন্ধ করতে পিছনের লাইটটা বন্ধ, স্টেজেরটা
Thank you so much, Tapan sir. Now I would request PPC sir to step forward to give away the remaining awards. Next school we have Haryana Vidya Mandir. Haryana Vidya Mandir. GD Goenka Public School, Habra. GD Goenka Public School. Principal ma'am is here from GD Goenka Public School. MP Birla Foundation Higher Secondary School. MP Birla Foundation Higher Secondary School. The Future Scholar Academy. The Future Scholar Academy. Shri Ram Narayan Singh Memorial School. Shri Ram Narayan Singh Memorial High School. Bodhi Sukha School. Bodhi Sukha School. Bishop George Mission School. Bishop George Mission School. Vaidya Bharati Girls High School. Vaidya Bharati Girls High School. Vidya Bharati Girls High School. Vidya Bharati Girls High School. Central Modern School, Baranagar. Central Modern School, Baranagar. Nopali High School.
एक ही काम लाइटमैन को हम 3 बार करने बोले, 2 मिनट में लाइटमैन को गुस्सा हो जाएगा और मेरे ऊपर गुस्सा हो गया है।
Delhi World Public School, Kolkata. Delhi World Public School, Kolkata. Taltala High School. Taltala High School. St. Xavier's Collegiate School, Kolkata. St. Xavier's Collegiate School, Kolkata. Calcutta Public School, Barasat. Calcutta Public School, Barasat. St. Mountford Senior Secondary School, St. Mountford Senior Secondary School, Harvard Memorial School, Harvard Memorial School, Morning Bells Academy. We have Chairman Sir from Morning Bells Academy.
हम तो यही वाला सारा चलाएंगे वो भी कितना लाइट बड़ा दिक्कत कर दिया क्या ये जलाना नहीं चाहिए
Haryana Public School, National English School, National English School, Mount Literacy, Behrampur, Mount Literacy, Behrampur. In case any school name has been missed out during the announcement, I kindly request the representative school leaders. We have Abhinav Bharati High School here. If any other school name has been missed out, I would request the respective school leader to please step forward. once again, if any school name has been missed out during the announcement, please step forward. I would request the respective school leaders to step forward. If any school name has been missed out during the announcement, I would request the respective school leaders to step forward. We have Army Public School, Baliganj, Kolkata here with us. Thank you so much, PPC sir, Tapan sir, for the amazing panel discussion and the award distribution. I would request you both to please take your seats. We are proud to be supported by partners.
Thank you so much. अच्छा पढ़ दे अच्छा ठीक है
We are proud to be supported by partners who believe in the power of education and innovation. Our one such partner is AU Finance Bank, a key sponsor for today's event. I now invite today's speaker, Mr. Sudipto Bhomik, a seasoned banker with over 19 years of experience in the field of banking and financial services, currently serving as a bank manager at AU Small Finance Bank. He has successfully led teams, driven business growth, and delivered excellence in customer service. With deep expertise in areas such as retail banking, branch operation, wealth management, digital banking, corporate banking, and a proven track record of leadership, he has been instrumental in shaping innovation, strategies, and achieving remarkable milestones for the bank. He has worked with leading banks like HSBC, Standard Chartered, HDFC, Axis Bank, AU Small Finance. He has also an international exposure in banking and has worked in Dubai for 5 years in Mashrak Bank. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Bhomik, who will now share his insight with us on banking and AU Small Finance Bank. Welcome, sir. Can we have a round of applause for him?
Hello. Good evening, respected organizers, dignitaries, teachers, and participants. Hello. Is it audible? Audible? Hello. Yeah. Good evening, respected organizers, dignitaries, teachers, and dear participants. Before I start, I like to. Everyone should give a round of applause to all the participants. Actually, they did a great job, and thanks to the organizers also. So it's my honor to stand before you on behalf of AU Small Finance Bank. Allow me to briefly introduce who we are. AU Small Finance Bank, headquartered in Jaipur, is India's largest small finance bank. This month, we are extremely proud to share that AU Small Finance Bank has received the in-principle approval from Reserve Bank of India. The milestone is not just a recognition of our growth, but also a reflection of the trust our customers, regulators, and society have placed in us. We began our journey in 1996 as AU Financiers, and in 2017 transitioned into a scheduled commercial bank after receiving license from Reserve Bank of India. Over the years, we have built a strong presence across the country, serving millions of customers with savings and current accounts, deposits, loans, wealth solutions, Beyond banking, AU Small Finance has always believed in giving back to society by supporting education, knowledge sharing, and youth development initiatives. With that vision, we are pleased to be sponsor bank for this quiz competition. We strongly believe that a quiz competition is not just being about testing knowledge, but also about encouraging curiosity, confidence, and the habit of continuous learning. With this, let's see a small AV on the journey of AU Small Finance Bank. Can anyone please search?
India is transforming, and at the heart of this progress is AU Small Finance Bank, India's largest small finance bank, a Fortune India 500 company and a pioneer in redefining banking. A first-generation entrepreneur and a merit-holder chartered accountant, Mr. Shri Agarwal is the driving force behind AU Small Finance Bank. He envisioned a forever bank that creates consistent, long-term value and drives AU's pursuit of excellence. Founded in 1996 from the hinterlands of Rajasthan, AU began its lending business as an NBFC, transforming eventually into a pan-India small finance bank in 2017. Offering comprehensive banking solutions and steering a course aligned to India's vision of Viksit Bharat 2047. AU Small Finance Bank has consistently drawn inspiration from AU's motto, Badlav Humse Hai, and challenged the status quo of age-old banking norms, pioneering customer-centric innovations like monthly interest payment and video banking. AU operates a sustainable business model that facilitates credit to the underserved, reaching the unreachable and ensuring financial inclusivity till the last mile. With a complete range of banking solutions across premium banking, wealth management, and tailored business solutions to MSME segments, the bank is poised to serve all sections of the society. In April 2024, Fincare Small Finance Bank merged with and into AU Small Finance Bank. With this merger, AU's customer reach, deposit base, and presence across India's banking landscape is stronger than ever. Recognized as a great place to work for 5 consecutive years, AU's 30-year journey reflects a commitment to scalability with sustainability. With strong foundations and a vision for forever banking, AU is not just building a bank, we are forging a legacy of trust, innovation, and inclusive progress. Because change begins with us.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and any questions or anything, we are here. So we are here, we have got a counter also, so please come over there. Thank you for the...
Thank you so much, Mr. Bhumik. Up next is a moment that touches the heart. A special video from a special person. So before I give any introduction about her, you'll know a lot about her through the video itself. I would request the team to play the video. She has a special message for everyone who's sitting here.
Hello, I'm Srija. Thanks to Rajiv for inviting me to speak on National Space Day here in IIT KGP. My KGP connection is more than 16 years old. I spent 5 years there growing up from a 12th pass IIT JEE pass teenager to a bright-eyed dreamer with a bachelor's and master's in science. My space connection is that I went on to get a few more degrees, including a PhD in aeronautics and astronautics engineering from MIT in the US, and I then started a space robotics lab inside NASA. I did a lot of fun technical projects over the course of my space career, but probably the most fulfilling aspect of it all was to inspire our teams to work together to reach for the stars. Space exploration is very humbling because it reminds you what tiny specks we, with all our struggles and politics, are in this non-challenge universe. It's also very empowering because its premise is to explore for knowledge. to further our understanding of the world around us. So it's a lesson in never-ending ambition with humility. Now I'm a lifelong learner and I branched out beyond aerospace. For the last almost 6 years, I've been working on self-driving cars, which like satellites and like rockets, are also robots. I lead a team of engineers in a Silicon Valley startup in California that has deployed a fleet of fully driverless vehicles on public roads for more than 3 years without a single accident. So the field you choose initially may not, and most likely will not be what you do forever. And that's fine, as long as you're learning and you're adding value. Your career is a marathon, not a sprint. So keep reaching for the stars, but always remember to stop, to breathe, and to take care of yourselves and others along the way. You don't have to go fast, but you have to go very far. With that, I wish you all the very best in your future adventures.
Hello, yeah. So that is Shrija. She was my batchmate at IIT Kharagpur, and as you heard that she went to the US, she did her master's from MIT, and then she worked with NASA in their robotics lab, and now she's designing autonomous vehicles. 0 accidents in the last 3 years. I thought it would be a good platform. I told Shrija 2 weeks back that if you can make a short video, then that would be very nice. If the students get some inspiration from that, yeah. So what we will do is, we will be organizing a online session with Shrija, where you can interact with her. And Shrija is a Kolkata girl, by the way. She did her 11 and 12 from Ashok Hall Girls High School. So that's the other connect. So that's the thing. So now,
before we step forward to the exciting final round, we have Mahadevilla Shishu Vihar School here, whose leaders are present here. I would request them to come up on the stage to collect their awards, and I would request Rajiv sir to felicitate the leaders here. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, what do we have next? What should we do? Finals? Yes. With the stage set and the excitement building, I now invite our finalists back on the stage, along with our quiz master here with us. Please welcome all on the stage for your final round. Please take your seats.
Lights off. Lights off.
बैठ जा सब कोई.
Now you see what we do for the final round is that whatever you saw as the scores till the end of the first 3 rounds, it does not matter. No, it matters, meaning it will be carried forward. The scores are carried forward, but the fact is that all of you who have participated in the prelims final rounds, you know that in this round, the team that is currently in the last position can very easily come to the top position. And so currently, this is our standing. Okay? Now in this round, there are going to be 7 questions. You are trying your buzzers. The first 6 questions are, yeah, I mean, they know all of this. The first 6 questions are, when I show you the first hint, plus 30 or minus 15. When I show you the second hint, plus 20 or minus 10. When I show you the third hint, plus 10 or minus 5. This is an infinite bounds round, meaning that the team that buzzes first, they can go for the answer. If they don't get it, then the team that has buzzed, after that they can get the chance. and every hint you can try as many number of times. So the potential is that you can lose infinite number of points in this round. That's the other potential part here. The last question is a plus 50 points. The last question is not 30 points, it's 50 points or 30 or 20 for the 3 hints. Do I need to explain the format? No? I will show you one hint first. If you get your answer, you get the maximum points and so on. Audience, are you ready? Teams, are you ready? So, Priyojit, are you ready? That's very important. The first question out of 7 questions, what is the connection between these eminent scientists? Okay? The question is, what is the connection between these eminent scientists? The first hint is this. Okay, I have a buzzer from Saraswati Devi first, followed by St. Mary's. If you press the buzzer, they can't answer, I will come to you. Okay? Saraswati Devi International School, what's your answer?
It's Penrose.
Okay.
Penrose is there.
Mm-hmm.
They're all related to the vastness of the universe and black holes. They have given eminent theories about the black holes.
Minus 15 for you. So, that's an incorrect answer. You've got something that you pointed out as Penrose. Now the question comes to you. What's your answer? You have to answer. Now, I'll give you a minus 15 in 3 seconds.
Einstein-Rosenberg.
Einstein-Rosenberg, you're talking about the bridge. No, that's incorrect. That's a minus 15 for St. Mary's Orphanage. This round you will see that teams that are at 150 with So, any other team wants to go with for 30 points or minus 15? Any other team? No? Okay. We go to the second hint now. These are the 3 scientists who were being represented. You saw Chandrasekhar, Shiv with the Chandrasekhar. The second scientist was Thorne. So keep Thorne, and as you identified, Roger Penrose. You have pressed for plus 20 or minus 10. What's your answer?
The 3 eminent scientists given here, all of them researched about how stars are converted into black holes. Subramanian Chandrasekhar gave the Chandrasekhar limit, and Roger Penrose and Stephen Hawking worked out the equations and stuff.
Okay. What about Kip Thorne?
Yeah, definitely.
That's a minus 10 for you. Anyone else wants to go for good try? Absolutely good try. But we are dealing about science here, so you have to be more specific. Anyone else for plus 20 or minus 10? No? The last hint. Okay, they have gone first. Yeah.
They won the Nobel Prize in Physics.
For?
Black holes.
I won't give you a negative for that, but I can't give you points for that also. No. Anyone in the audience? Yes? Yes?
All 3 of them won a Nobel Prize.
All 3 of them got a Nobel Prize for doing some research related to how stars die.
Okay. All 3 of them did research with respect to astronomy and stars and black holes and gravitational waves. That is all related. If you had said gravitational waves, I would have given you for the previous one, but Kip Thorne was missed out. So the answer is, they are all scientists who have won Nobel Prize in Physics for their work in astronomy and astroscience. That's the specific connect I was looking for. So no negatives for you there. Please don't give negatives to them, but no point. No, the minus 10 you of course. Okay, so that's the first question. How many teams bled in this round? You got a minus 15, you got a minus 15, you got a minus 10. Teams are keeping track of scores, right? Okay. This is the current score now. So in this round, we can show the scores after every. Currently, this is what the standing is. Saraswati Devi has got a 10-point lead on St. Mary's. St. Xavier's Bardhaman is 25 points behind, but with one question, you can wipe that out. And 60, 50, 40, 35. So the team at 25, if you can get 3 questions correct, you move to the first position. That's the idea. Okay, next question, next connect. What are we talking about? The first hint for 30 points. Okay.
Pulsars.
Brilliant answer. Brilliant answer. Oh my God, I never expected that somebody would get that with beautiful answer. The answer is pulsars. What got you to the answer?
Lighthouse.
The lighthouse. Beautiful answer. Can you show them the second hint? So that's the image of a pulsar, and the third is so just you know. So that's a beautiful answer. That's the answer. Can you show them the answer? So cosmic lighthouses, and you got it from the lighthouse. Excellent. So plus 30. Big round of applause for Saraswati Devi there. The scientist is somebody who did not win the Nobel Prize, although she deserved to win the Nobel Prize. Jocelyn Ben Burnett. So, discovered pulsars. Okay? Ready? You want to show them the scoreboard now? No. Because there were no negatives, we know. Okay, fine. So, Saraswati Devi moves to 135. The lead is stretched to 40 points now. Next question. What are we talking about? First hint. You have an image of JWST and Lucy mission. Anyone? No one trying for plus 30 or minus 15? Okay, we move to the second hint. We are having 2 ISRO topicals, ISRO ka Sanman and Super Sonic. The first hint and the second hint are obviously interconnected. Okay, I think nobody is going for the plus 20 also. We go for the last hint, which is obviously a giveaway for 10 points. Priyoji? Yes, for 10 points.
Lagrange points.
Lagrange point is the correct answer. So, that is, did you understand? All the missions were focused on the sun, the Lagrange points. Second one also from India, and then the Lagrange point. Very good answer. 10 points for St. Xavier's School, Bardhaman. So third question, we got another answer. Let's go for the. So St. Xavier's Bardhaman now is in the third position. Let's show the next fourth question. What are we talking about? First hint. I was suddenly blank. I was like, what is this? Okay, yeah, I got it now. So anyone wants to go for this? This is Chandrayaan 2 and you've got Gaganyaan. I'll give you all the hint. Chandrayaan 2, this was involved. In Gaganyaan, this will be involved. That's your hint. Brave St. Agnes.
In Chandrayaan?
No, are you asking or telling me?
The rover was a robot, and in Gaganyaan, we will have human traveling to space.
That's not the specific connect I was looking
Like
for.
AI is used.
No. Sorry, you got yourself minus 15 there. Brave, as I said, that's the third time you've dropped your bottle. Okay. No, anyone else wants to go for a plus 30? No? No one? So that's a minus 15 for St. Agnes there. Next for 20 points. Okay. GSLV. Yeah. GSLV MK3 is what I will give. I was looking for the word there, you were not fully there. Bahubali. Yeah, you pressed it, but so that's a good answer. That's the strong rocket launcher from India which is already launched. So this was the picture of that, and then the answer was obviously GSLV MK3, which is called Bahubali rocket. So that's a plus 20, close, and so plus 20, big, that's it. How many questions left? 3 questions left. You want to have a look at the scores once? Is this plus 20 added to BDMI? Oh, so we have 2 teams now tied on the 3rd spot, and that's how it is. The other teams, you have 3 more questions to come. You can still, and the last question is worth 50 points. So, okay, last 3 questions coming up. What are we talking about? Look at this picture, you will absolutely get the answer. This is an easy one. AI browser by Perplexity. That's a picture of something being shown. I'm looking for this specific thing here. If you can get it for 30 points. That's the image of people looking at the sky. Something they are looking at. I can't give any more time for this. Anyone wants to go for this for 30 points? Okay, we show them. You press? Oh, great. What are we talking about?
Comet.
I can give you, I can't give you only for comet.
Halley's Comet.
That's the correct answer. Brilliant answer. Okay, so because, you got, what did you get as comet from here?
The thing that I got for comet is that they are admiring something that is like, seems to be moving with something, and the Perplexity logo, it looks like a comet.
And the sunlight thing has a tail, which a comet has.
The next hint would have been Mark Twain said, I will come with this and I will go away with this. Yeah, so this is he was born in 1835 and he died in 1910. Exactly 76 years. He died one day after, so he was born the day Halley's Comet came and he died one day after Halley's Comet. So that's the, yeah, he lived 76 years. Right? So, and the last thing would have been India's postage stamp with this comet, which is okay. So that's a great 30 points for Julian Day. So Julian Day Kalyani is now in 55, can still move into the top 3. Last 2 questions. Who will win the quiz? Let's figure out. Who are we talking about? That's the question. We need a specific connect here. Let's show them the first hint. This is a group of astronauts. Let me give you all a hint. We are talking about the person missing in this picture. Ek minute, Priyoji. They press first? Okay.
Kalpana Chawla.
Excellent, excellent answer. This is what I expect from the finalists. So this is the Columbia disaster crew that all of them lost their lives. Can you show them the second hint? The second hint was the audio.
You know, when I think of you, I think what a long journey you have covered from Karnal to space, long distance. And therefore, when I talk to you, I feel I am talking to a person who is representing India in the space now.
This is the question for the audience. This is a person who was the Prime Minister when Kalpana Chawla went to space. Can you identify who was this Prime Minister of India? Anyone? Yes? No? Good try. They've got, yes, who said IIT Gujarat? Yes, that's the correct one. Good one. Scores. So that's plus 30 to St. Xavier's Bardhaman. And this was the Columbia disaster. So the person who we were talking about is. So where are we now? St. Xavier's Bardhaman is one question distance from Saraswati Devi. In fact, with a plus 50, Julian Day can also come up to this. And obviously, if you have a plus 50, there is a minus 25. So teams, if you try this question, you better be careful. This question is a special manufactured question by yours truly. And that is why we gave it 50 points. Do I give a hint before we start the question? The hint is chemistry is my first love. Okay? So that's the common hint for everyone. Chemistry is my first love. That's the hint. Okay, so that's who. What are we talking about? You have to be very specific with the connect here. For 50 points, the first hint is this. Last question, first hint. You have a picture of Earth, you have this, and you have this. For plus 50, anyone? Any team which is, thinking of hitting the jackpot? Okay. This second picture is a picture of Mother Earth and it is called Tellus. Mother Tellus. Mother Earth is also called Tellus. Tellus. Oh my God, Saint Agnes. You are very brave. For plus 50, what is the connect or what is it that we are talking about? Go ahead, you can't take time now.
The second picture has Tellus, right?
Yeah.
Earth in Latin or Greek, I don't remember, is called Terra.
Okay. So that's Terra Tellus, yes.
And Terra.
So what's the connect? So what's the connect? You are there, but you just have to find the connect. What are we talking about? You are in an astronomy quiz where the quizmaster has said that chemistry is his first love. Okay, no. That was enough time for you. So you took a chance. That's a minus 25 for you. Does anyone want to go for this? Okay. The next hint for 30 points. We are showing you 4 pictures Uranus, Neptune, Ceres, and Pluto. This is for plus 30, okay, not for plus 20. This is a hint too for plus 30, not 20%. Julian de Kalyani, telescope?
Telescope.
No, that's an incorrect answer. That's a minus 15 for you. Anyone else? You want to try? Have you pressed? No, try it. Okay, I'm moving on. Moving on. Last hint for 20 points. You have a periodic table. You have the element Neptunian given here. Now connect with all the three hints that. No, not Roman mythology. That's an incorrect answer. That's a minus 10 for you. Yes, St. Xavier.
Some elements are named after planets.
Beautiful answer. These are the elements in the periodic table that have been named after planets. So if you go to the previous slide, Uranus, which element? Neptune, Ceres, Cerium, Pluto, Plutonium, and the previous one, Earth, Tellurium. Mercury, by the way, is not named after Pallas. The list can be more. Good, so that's a plus 20. Now, did that make any changes? So what's the final? Can we get the lights now? Oh, 5 points. Big round of applause. I think very closely followed by St. Xavier Bardhaman. So do you know that St. Xavier Bardhaman was the winner last year? And this year you have kept your second position. St. Mary's is at the third spot. BDMI 4th, Julian Day, Starling on 5th time, and Silver Point on 7th. St. Agnes, with your negatives, it's okay, they're brave. I will call them brave, so big round of applause for all of them. Please wait for the prize distribution so that, you guys stay here so that when we have the prizes. Did you all enjoy? Yeah, it's fun. This is fun. You know the amount of research we have to do, and my research team comprises 3 people who I need to tell you about. So you see Aurobindo there. So that's Aurobindo who does a lot of research. Then you've got Priyojit here. And you have Suchandrima also, who's not here because of fever, but these are the 3 people. We work together and we have a lot of fun doing all. So we have a huge repository of questions and we do this. So, what? Audience ka? Acha, audience, we have one question for you.
I would request everyone please be seated for the prize distribution.
Don Bosco has to, they have to go. They have a long way to go to Kharagpur, so you guys go, please. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I hope you all had a good time. So there's a huge contingent from Don Bosco School, Kharagpur, which had come. They have 4 hours of travel now. These are the. Let's move on to the finalists only. We write the certificates later. Right now, do the prize distribution. Certificates, names we will write later because 7:30 we must go.
So to go ahead with the final certification, I would like to call upon Mrs. Anita Agarwal, Mrs. Shri Agarwal, and Ms. Rajiv Agarwal from Relive Foundation to give away the prizes. Can we have the scoreboard on the screen, please?
Yeah, just put the scoreboard. Come on the stage, come fast.
Please, ma'am, come on the stage.
After that, and then Ashokji. Okay.
Please put the scoreboard on the screen.
Scoreboard. Yeah, so we have. So this is from my foundation called Pradeep Foundation, named after my father. So my mom, Anita Agarwal, my wife, Shri Agarwal, and the star of the show.
I'll call upon St. Agnes School.
St. Agnes. Give the telescope. Finalist. Come. This is a telescope for your school. You are brave. So, thank you. Congratulations. Very good.
Congratulations, team. Silver Point School.
7th position, Silver
Point.
Point. Take it. Wires.
Please watch your steps.
Come from this side. Good girl.
Congratulations, team. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Rajveer. Moving ahead, I'll call Mr. Rajiv Agarwal and his daughter from Bhavani Group to give away the next prizes. On the 6th position, we have Starling International School.
Starling, come here.
Starling International School, please step forward. Mr. Rajiv Agarwal and his daughter from the Bhavani Group. Congratulations, guys. Can we have a round of applause for them? Next, Julian Day School, Kalyani. Julian Day School, Kalyani. Please step forward. Congratulations, guys. You're amazing. On the 4th position, we have PDMI School, PDMI Kolkata. Please step forward. Congratulations, Julian Day. Next, we have PDMI. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Mr. Ronak. Now moving ahead, we call upon Mr. Ashok Agarwal and his daughters from Don Bosco Kharagpur and Mr. Sudipto Bhomik from EU Finance Bank. Mr. Ashok Agarwal and his daughters. We have the second runner-up, St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School, Dum Dum. Can we have a round of applause for them? Please step forward. The second runner-up, St. Mary's Orphanage and Day School. Congratulations, guys. Amazing work. Congratulations. I request the participants to wait on the stage for a group photo with all the winners. Please meet on the stage for a group picture. Our first runner-up, St. Xavier School, Bardhaman.
Second.
First runner-up, St. Xavier School, Bardhaman. Please meet on the stage for a group picture.
देखिए ट्रॉफी St. Xavier
School, Bardhaman. Please step forward. Congratulations, guys. Amazing work there on the stage. And we have the Martin here also, who took the limelight.
I should take one of the mementos. The bottom is so nice. Bottom. Yes, come here. Here you go.
Congratulations, guys. I request the participants to wait on the stage. And the winners for the day, Saraswati Devi International School, Bandura. Big round of applause for them. Congratulations, guys. Participants, please wait on the stage for the group picture.
We will have a group picture, all participants. Cup, the Stellar Space Quiz Cup 2025.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Can we ask all the Ronak, Mom, all the finalists to please come on stage for the group photo? Come for a group photo so that we can keep this here or Lena, but don't forget. Come for a group photo. Have the background. तुम लोग थोड़ा सामने इधर